What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So in the last video we finished the radiator fan shroud and got that in, fits good. In this video, basically the kit that we're using, the PMC kit, to mate the engine to the BMW transmission, we did not, well I wouldn't say we, this is my buddy's car and he ordered a E46 clutch kit for it. So just, I guess a clutch kit for like a 328 or a 330 or whatever. Basically what we need is a M3 pressure plate, and then the clutch disc that we have in there is the right one. So I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah, so I went to go bleed the clutch slave and got it bled, and the pedal, basically there was not enough engagement. There was very little clutch engagement, little to none, and I pulled the slave out, looked inside, and could see that the fork wasn't really even pushing on the pressure plate. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna try and tackle in this video. Basically, we're gonna pull the engine and the transmission out so that we can swap the pressure plate. So let's get to it. Alright, so we got the engine and transmission out. Basically we dropped both the engine and transmission together, or pulled it out, because that would actually be easier than trying to drop just the transmission. Let me show you guys. So basically, if you look, if the space behind the engine, there isn't enough space for us to tilt it back to reach the top of the transmission to get to those bolts. So the easiest way was to pull the entire thing out, which, as you can see, I don't know, it didn't take us too long. So engine's out, transmission is off. You saw I pulled the pressure plate off, and I will show you basically what the issue, or what I think the issue is. This is the pressure plate that was in there. This is actually for, I guess, just a E46, like a 328 or 330 or whatever. And then this is the pressure plate that we're supposed to use. This is actually for E46 M3. Looking at the two, it doesn't look like there's a big difference. Obviously it looks, okay, this is supposed to come out. This is just the kind of like lock retainer until you put the pressure plate on, and then you pull this thing off. But at first glance, they look pretty much the same. The only differences I noticed so far is, so you can see there's 1, 2, 3, there's like 6 of whatever those things are, whereas this one only has 3. See? So I think what the issue is when we were, so I bled the clutch slave yesterday, and when you step on the pedal, it doesn't seem like it's engaging. You feel a little bit of pressure, but not much. There's no air. There's no air in the lines. I think what it was is the slave is just pushing on the fork, and the fork is not really contacting enough with the actual fingers on the pressure plate. So let's get this installed and see if that solves our problem. Okay, so we've got the E46 M3 pressure plate on, and the only thing left is I'm gonna take the E46 M3 throwout bearing and I'll put that on the transmission, and then we'll put the transmission back on, and I guess we're gonna find out if this solves the problem that we're running into. So motor's back in, Good news is the M3 pressure plate is in, and that seems to be what the issue was before. So now the clutch engages and disengages. The bad news is our drift event is tomorrow, so this car is obviously not making it, but we are taking the FC. So yeah, that's probably it for this video. The next video you're probably going to see is us loading the RX-7 up for track and some drifting content. If you like the content, feel free to subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.